Let's jump into this explainer. How exactly does a country cap tariffs while raising them at the same time?
It sounds totally impossible, right? But the US is actually doing exactly that with its closest trading allies.
In Paris recently, U.S. Trade Rep Jamison Greer insisted that Washington will absolutely honor its agreements.
Specifically, they'll respect deals limiting import tariffs from the EU and Japan to a strict 15%.
But here's the crazy paradox. Just days earlier, Greer's office unveiled brand new tariff penalties.
The EU now faces a 10% tariff for failing to curb forced labor.
In Japan, they're facing a 12.5% penalty for the exact same failure.
So, the million-dollar question: how can the U.S. promise a cap while stacking on massive penalties?
The secret is a legal workaround called a Section 301 Unfair Trade Practices Investigation. After the Supreme Court struck down emergency tariffs in February, the administration cleverly pivoted to this strategy.
Greer explains the original agreements explicitly stated the U.S. could impose tariffs up to a certain level.
By targeting forced labor, Section 301 gives President Trump a rock-solid legal basis to bypass standard caps. This perfectly captures Washington's stance. Punishing unfair trade and keeping treaty promises can literally happen simultaneously.
Greer noted they'll carefully marry up these forced labor findings with their existing trade agreements.
So what's next? Well, a secondary, highly complex investigation is wrapping up in just a few weeks. This upcoming examination will specifically dig into the tricky issue of foreign excess manufacturing capacity.
It's wild to see how these layered secondary penalties mathematically compound the economic impact on targeted countries.
This excess capacity investigation could push the total tax burden on these economies way past 15%.
Leaving us to ask, will this completely redefine fair trade or just shatter global tariff agreements entirely?